Okay, we should be live. Just gonna get this set up in Discord and then we will begin. One, two, three, four. Just gonna get this set up in Discord and then we will. Okay, the audio sounds good. Let's see here. Alright, I think we should be good now. Got 2 games on tap today. As I said earlier in Discord, we are starting with the Thunderbirds and Cardinals, the premier game of the week. If you hopefully noob comes, so we can have for trash talking. And then we're going to finish out Diablo's Colts. I think this should be a very interesting game. I don't have a ton of confidence in us, but who knows? Maybe I'll be wrong. What's good, Jax? What's good, Nick? Welcome. Alright, so Toronto's home, so they are 2 and Arizona's 1. Siri, give me a number between 1 and 2.
That would be 2.
Siri has selected 2, so we will be using Toronto. Always late, shaking my head. That's how we operate around here. I was only like 8 or 9 minutes late. That's good for my standards. Alright, winner is headed to Carolina. Any specific jersey combo would you like? Well, I mean, obviously there aren't a ton of choices, but you want to go white jersey, all red, Holmes, all reds, okie dokie. Those are pretty clean. 6 X Factors, 2 on Toronto, 4 on Arizona. Patrick Mahomes, Devontae Adams, Von Miller, DeMarcus Lawrence, Miles Jack, and Reggie Peters. Superstars, we got Kenny Clark, Minka Fitzpatrick, Alvin Kamara, Darius Slay, Jamison Crowder, Derek Brown, and Wally Witherspoon. What a guy. What a mad lad. Also, a new mic, by the way. Sounds any different or not, but yeah, it's new, so. How does Arizona have a higher rating? I guess because their roster is better. I mean, you both have 2 of the better head-to-toe rosters in the league, but it's definitely close. And it's snowing again in Toronto. The Thunderbirds have hosted 2 playoff games, and they've both been snowy. That's pretty cool, and they won't host any more playoff games for the rest of the year since the NFC Championship game is in Carolina. Toronto won earlier in the snow, but they only beat the Saints by 6. If they were beating the Saints only by 6, Arizona can certainly win this game. But on the flip side, Toronto went 12-4 in a tough division, but Arizona also won a very tough division, so can't escape the snow. The snowy stadium looks really cool at night, though. I'll definitely say that. It looks awesome at nighttime. The Thunderbirds will start on offense, so we'll get to see Mahomes and company first. Last 3 games we've been watching have been in the snow. Yeah, because the one game against Green Bay, you're right. It's like you guys love the snow. So here comes Patrick Mahomes, who was, last week against the Saints. He wasn't great. He wasn't bad. He was just blah. What's good, noob? You came at a very good time because the game has just started, so you haven't missed anything yet. First play from scrimmage. There's Arizona's elite run defense. Noob has been preaching it for a while. That's Derek Brown. Yeah, if you're Toronto, if I was the Thunderbirds, I just would not run the ball a lot today. Because it's not going to work. Your run game is really not that great. So, if I'm Toronto, I'm throwing the ball 75% of the game. Only gain of 2 for Gallup. I have been dying to know who wins this game because I really have no clue. This game literally could go either way. Like, I genuinely do not know who's going to win this game. Third and 11, a deep ball, and it's caught! The safety really should have made a play on it, but instead it's a gain of 31 for Evan Engram. That was a really risky throw by Mahomes, but it worked.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
I don't know who that safety was, but that was not a good play. He was trying to go for the ball rather than go for the receiver. When it's 3rd and long, you probably should not be going for the ball. And then immediately the Thunderbirds lose 4 from Kaylon Wallace. So I take it that Arizona's defense is absurdly good against screens too. 2nd and 15. Here's a nice run. Okay. Gain of 12 for Mark Ingram, who usually does better in watch games than Chris Carson. And now it's 3rd and 3. Mahomes' pass went in the middle of nowhere. There were it looked like there were no Toronto receivers in the area. 4th and 3 at the 37. This is an interesting down. They're going to kick the field goal, yeah. But this is an interesting call. I mean, Butker can make it from 54. That's not even close. No good for Harrison Butker. He didn't just miss it. That one looked ugly. I mean, I guess it was kind of hard to tell, but yeah. Didn't have the distance, and it was not accurate at all. That was very un-Harrison Butker-like. So now we get to see Alexei Smirnov and company. The Cardinals are the only team who really had a blowout. I think they're the only team who won their wild card game by more than 1 score. So they're coming off a nice performance. Smirnov is all day to throw it. He should have ran it, but EA pocket awareness. Trash kicker, trash quarterback. 2nd and 10. That's probably a first down. Playoff Butker screwing you over. Maybe you need a new kicker. I'll take Butker. You want a 6th round pick of mine?
Number 41, Alvin Kamara, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
Patrick gives you cancer, but why did he go backwards? I mean, he got the first down, but why did he go backwards at first? Both offenses are looking solid. I guess Toronto's hasn't been all that good outside the big play, but Arizona's moving it well. Gain of 6.
Out of bounds at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. Alvin Kamara on the carry. Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and 4 now. If Toronto can get a stop, that would be quite a big deal. And they do. I thought they were going to get that. Obviously, basketball is blowing it for about the 7th time this season. Kansas is not going to lose a Big 12 tournament game, officially. So what? We're the de facto Big 12 tournament champs because we ended up not losing a game? That's how it should work, shaking my head. At least we get the week off. But I wonder who has it. So the Cardinals lead 3-0. Solid start so far. Good start. Certainly nerve-wracking. I'm surprised there hasn't been a ton of trash talk yet. I imagine that'll change as this game goes along. There's a nice gain of 20
Jamison
in the hands of Mr. Crowder.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line. Mahomes pass. Complete to Alan Lazard. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 47-yard line.
Chris Carson still with -3 rushing yards. Arizona's run defense has looked as advertised today.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd.
And as I said earlier, Toronto just has to keep throwing the ball because, I mean, when Mahomes throws it somewhat downfield, it usually works. That looks like the one weakness right now of Arizona. Their pass defense. Although their pass defense has played well, they were pretty good last week. When they played us, I mean, our whole offense sucked. It wasn't just a run game. Expect them to get the occasional big play. I mean, Mahomes' arm, that's to be expected. Carson now at an even 0.
Down at the 37-yard line.
Guys should have benched Carson because he's Mark Ingram is better in watch games. I definitely agree. And I have no clue why that is.
First quarter with the score Cardinals 3, Thunderbirds nothing.
First quarter in the books, 3-0. Arizona leads. The Thunderbirds did start the ball, keep in mind, which could be a pretty big deal if this game remains super close, which it probably will.
A 1-yard gain.
3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
They do get it. If they didn't get that, that'd be another 50-plus yard kick for Bucker. And you can't really trust Harrison Bucker right now, but that time it worked to J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. I'm surprised he caught it. Toronto's really trying to run the ball, and it is just not working. 5 carries, -2 yards. Why are they even trying? I don't even know why they're trying. They really shouldn't. Because it's not going to work. That was dangerous. That probably should have been intercepted. Mahomes is a lucky man. Who's a play caller right now? Fire him right now. I'm not really going to disagree. I mean, you guys have not done a good job of calling plays. AKA, just throw the ball more because it's working. Mahomes is really starting to heat up. He's looked a lot better today than he did last week.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
First and goal. He was hit. He was lucky to get that out, and they still gained positive yards.
Pass complete to Evan Ingram. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the Cardinals' 4-yard line.
2nd and goal. They're going to run it. Is the run play actually going to work? No, not at all. One.
Ball carrier. The tackle made at the 3-yard
3rd and goal at the 3. I think they're going to throw it,
line. The play. It's
and they definitely should throw it.
and goal.
Oh, yeah, they're throwing it. Mahomes is all alone in the backfield. Was he in? They're going to say he was. I don't know. It kind of didn't look like he was in, but for now, that's a Jamison Crowder touchdown. If they get a touchdown on the pass, well, that's what it looks like. They are going to review it. It did not look like he was in, to be honest. I don't think he was. I don't think so. Well, maybe. He might have dragged them both. That's hard to tell. It looked like he wasn't in, but he did kind of drag that second foot. So he might be. And they're going to give it to him. He looked like it might have dragged the foot. I feel like that was so close, you can't really overturn it. So I don't necessarily disagree with the call, but my goodness, that was close. That was a 13-play drive. Wow. A huge one for Toronto as they try to get some momentum and take the lead. Ref ball. I mean, that was close, but when it's so close to call, you almost just can't overturn it, so. But it definitely did not look like he was in real time. EA Sports helping out Nick? What is this? What kind of world are we living in? Here's Alvin Kamara with a nice run. He's been quiet.
Alvin Kamara, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 14.
Cardinals have to keep feeding him the ball. It feels like Toronto's had the ball all game. So close to getting slant, boy. But then your offense would only be able to run slants.
Alvin Kamara on the carry. Taken down at the 41. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Round of 41. There's only 4 minutes left in this first half. This game is going quick. Seems like all these playoff games are going super quick. I don't really know why.
Incomplete.
But they are.
Intended for Rashard Higgins.
3rd and 9 now.
On the coverage.
He's going to throw a check down. They do not get it. 4th and what, like 2 at the 48? I mean, you could consider going for it. I probably wouldn't, but you could consider it.
Jamie Gillen in punt formation.
That's a nice punt. Is it a what a punt? No, but it's close. Down for 14.
First down and 10.
So Toronto really has a chance to put themselves in a nice position with this drive, possibly be up by 2 scores. There's a gain of 13. Patrick Mahomes has really outplayed Alexei Smirnov today, but at the same time, Smirnov's team has barely had the ball. So,
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
2.5 to go. Mahomes does get rid of it. Is he the only one not affected by EA pocket awareness? There was some contact there at the end. Hold on. I don't see that play again. It looked like there was some contact with the receiver. Is there a no call? Is that a DPI? That's close. That's close. It didn't really look catchable, but you could argue there is a defensive pass interference. So yeah, now you guys are even after 2 close calls that went 1 for each side. I guess the one was bigger for Toronto, but oh well. Miles Jack with the sack. That's a big defensive play that they needed.
A 7-yard loss. Brings up
Now it's at the 3rd and 17. And it'll also bring... Oh, they get it off before the 2-minute warning. Yeah, Mahomes had no time to throw it on that drive. Arizona's pass rush really came alive. So it seems like Arizona's front 7 is just incredible. Have to punt it. It's a deep punt. That was a bomb from Keaton.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. The pass.
Smirnoff 4 for 8, 34 yards. He has not taken over the game yet, but there's still plenty of time. This is only their 3rd drive, so...
The pass. Complete to number 87. A gain of
Pick that! Arg!
and it's
Arg!
down.
3rd and 4. Arizona's offense has to start going soon. This would be the play to do it. And they do get it. Smirnoff into the hands of Devontae Adams to the 47. Cardinals are close to field goal range. They don't have to necessarily go no huddle. Although I guess save as much clock as you can. Now at the upper 47, they still have plenty of time. They should be able to score on this drive. And they start the ball in the 2nd half. So this is still anybody's game. Smirnoff heaves it deep. That should have been picked. That was right in his hands. I don't know how he dropped that. Lucky break for the Cardinals. 3rd and 5 now. And they do get it. Again, Davante Adams and the Cardinals call time. Probably a good call. Smirnoff again going deep for Davante Adams into the end zone. And that'll be an Arizona touchdown. No flags. Wow, the Cardinals needed a spark bad. And that's exactly what they got. Davante Adams burned the corner, whoever that was.
His kick is good.
What a play.
That's the score.
Who was on him?
Cardinals
Let me see.
10, Thunderbirds 7.
Was it Slayer or was it Ward? Probably Slay, but I don't know. Usually the number 2 corners in this game are the number 1 receivers. I don't know why that is. So probably Slay.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
There's still 48 seconds. Toronto can still score before half here. And they kind of need to, otherwise they'll be down and on defense, which would be not ideal for them. Mahomes with a short pass for 14. Quick play. And Toronto calls time. Yeah, they're only a few first downs away from field goal range, so if they manage this clock correctly, they should score. As they keep throwing passes up the middle, which is not a huge deal now. Crowder has 5 catches for 60 yards already. Wow. This game has been as advertised. It's been a good one. 2nd and 3. Again, up the middle. It's a first down, but why do they keep going up the middle? And they wasted time before calling their 3rd and final timeout. So, Toronto did not manage the clock very well on this drive. Watch them score some ridiculous 55-yard touchdown now. Yeah, that'll do it for the first half. If they hadn't wasted that time just now and been able to use the timeout, they could have caught a field goal. You'd argue that you guys have outplayed Arizona so far. I would probably agree with that, to be honest. Although it's close, I would probably agree with that statement. Based on how this game is going, I feel like it's more so 10-7 trajected towards the Thunderbirds. EA Sports clock management, folks. Neither team has ran the ball well at all. Why am I not surprised in the slightest by that? I mean, I guess I'm a little bit surprised that Kamara hasn't really gotten the ball, but that's partly because Arizona's rarely had possession today. As the game will not let me back out of this because it's dumb. Okay, there we go. On to the second half. Arizona starts with the ball. This is a big drive. The mojo of this game could really change right here. A stop for the Thunderbirds would be huge. A score for Arizona would be equally as huge. When Kamara gets the ball, he's doing pretty well. They're just barely giving him. Smirnoff needs to play like he did last drive. Yeah, Smirnoff started off super slow, but he played well last drive. You really effing EA Sports. What did you just do to EA Sports? Oh, it's picked off! That's going to be a pick 6 to the house. And Toronto immediately gets the lead back. They needed a big play, and they got that. I think that's John Johnson, the future Lion. Wow. That totally flips this game on its head. Holy cow. Yeah, he cut the route for Waller, and John Johnson makes it a house call. Well, that's one way to start off the third quarter.
Makes the score Thunderbirds 14, Cardinals 10.
The future Brown. Nah, Chief. That's not happening. Arizona starts at a 25. Okay, the Cardinals get an opportunity here to regroup. Their last drive wasn't very good, considering they allowed a defensive touchdown, but they get another opportunity here. Yeah, you guys actually didn't drop the pick, believe it or not. The Browns don't need safeties that bad. You got Delpit, you got Ronnie Harrison, and you got, what's his face, Carl Joseph. We only have Tracy Walker. We need him more. So we're getting him. Because that's totally how it works. 3rd and 3. If Toronto gets a stop here, then all the momentum will belong to them. But do they get the stop? Give me 2 reasons why anyone would want to come to the Lions. Because they'll get playing time and they'll get a nice contract. Is he going to get the first? That was close. I think he got it. Nope. Darren Waller is stopped by whoever number 20 is. I don't know who that is. I thought he was going to get that. Wow. Why is Smirnoff so... Well, he's been inconsistent today, but in general, I'd say he's one of those consistent quarterbacks in the league. You said good reasons. Well, they want to get paid, and they want to play. And they get to do both of those with us. You're not winning a ring, but you get to play. You get to be part of a culture shift. EA has been garbage to both teams. I don't even think EA has been garbage to Nick. EA's only been garbage to Noob. For the first time ever, EA is helping the Thunderbirds. Carson is negative 4 yards out. That's funny and not surprising. What culture? The kneecap biting culture. Hey, he's back at 0. There you go. Don't have to worry about your kneecap. Exactly. You're not going to get your kneecap spin off. Unless you're being lazy in practice. 3rd and 8. Mahomes. A first down here will be really big. He has all day to throw it, and he does not throw it. He just chooses to get sacked instead by Tack McKinley. So the Cardinals defense gets a big stop. These defenses are looking really good here in the 3rd quarter. Mahomes literally had 10 seconds to throw that, though, and he just didn't. That could have been blocked. That was close. I mean, really, when you're back that deep, you have to be prepared for a possible block. And Keaton was awfully close to the line of scrimmage. Arizona has it at the 50 to start their drive. They have a really good field position. Can they take advantage of them? Another good run for Kamara. He gets 11.
Alvin Kamara, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Cardinals.
Cardinals are probably around 5 or 6 yards away from field goal range already. Will they get it on this play? Yes, they will. And a first down to the 26, I believe, for Darren Waller, the baller.
Complete to Darren Waller. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Arizona. Alvin Kamara on the carry. Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now at the 26, okay. Only 2.5 minutes to go. This clock is ticking. Eventually, there's not going to be all that time left.
Complete to number 87.
Put Ingram as the starter. I don't make substitutions in game because that wouldn't really be fair to the other team because I can't do that for Arizona since I can't use them. Why did Smirnoff not run for that? Oh, wow, that's why. Okay, they didn't get it, and there's an injury. It's to that player whose name I do not know. It looked like Smirnoff was past the line of scrimmage, but he could have just ran for a first down. Regardless, the Cardinals are going to have to kick a field goal, so Toronto gets a stop. Now they have the lead, and they have the ball. I have legit done that in the past. I don't think I have an OFL 21. But why is Chris Carson so bad in Washington? I do not get that. Like, if you're a 90 overall running back in this game with at least superstar dev, you're really good. And if you're not, you're really bad. And Carson's, like, right on the cusp of that, but he's not a 90 and does not have superstars. So that means he's not any good. For the most part. Madden Sim running backs is just so weird. Get a touchdown, anything less, you're going to be mad. You're going to be disappointed. Or maybe not, because the offense is doing well so far. Look at Chris Carson for a gain of 7, and he now has 7 yards total. Mahomes has played well today, but they only have one offensive touchdown because the other one was a pick 6. But it feels like Toronto has been in control the whole time. They're just not holding on to a consistent lead.
Chris Carson, the ball carrier. Minka Fitzpatrick on the tackle. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and inches now. We're starting the 4th quarter off of a pretty pivotal play. If Toronto does not get it, they have to go for it, right? I feel like they'd be almost crazy not to.
Thunderbirds 14, Cardinals 13.
You got 2 more open. He could have took a nap and still got yards. 3rd and inches. I know the run game hasn't been good, but I would run it, and Mahomes keeps it. Trucking defenders for a gain of 10. Mahomes says, F it. I'm getting this first down myself.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
There's another play, I think, for Crowder inside the 15. Here comes Toronto. 21 for Jamison Crowder. I think now has over 100 yards, right? He's been very good today. 8 for 110. He's been the only receiver today who's shown up. Gallup has done nothing. Evan Engram had that one play at the beginning of the game. Hasn't done anything since. Speaking of Evan Engram, now he's hurt. Toronto getting hit by the injury bug. I should not have clicked X there, so we could have seen if he went to the locker room or not. Oh well. Nothing there. Now it's 3rd and 6 at the 8. Arguably the biggest play of the game so far. Mahomes looking for the end zone, and it's picked off. Oh my goodness, is that Minka? Minka Fitzpatrick. Wow. It really looked like Toronto was going to score on this drive. They could have gotten a touchdown, but Mahomes underthrew his target, and it's intercepted. Well, that flips this game on its side. How many momentum shifts have been in this game today? Garbage pass, indeed. But choke. Okay, we'll check his injury. Nice play there for 18, though. This is still literally anybody's game. I mean, from start to now, it's literally been anybody's for the taking. And I can't because... Oh, I can! No, I can't. EA and their stupid glitches. I don't think we have to worry about this game being a sim, though, so... I guess this glitch won't be the end of the world. There's Kamara with a nice play to the 49.
The pass. Complete to Alvin Kamara. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Cardinals.
Just over 5 minutes to go. Waller now nearly gets a first down. He gets 9. Smirnoff is starting to play a little bit better ever since the interception.
At the 40-yard line. A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Arizona's now in field goal range. All they need is a field goal to take the lead. But there's a flag, and it's a holding. Probably coming back. Yeah, it's a huge penalty on Dawson Knox, so I guess they're just going to redo the play. Have a tennis tournament, not even see your team play? Well, good luck. I don't think we're going to win. I think you guys will. So, yeah. If you guys don't win, then enjoy your all expenses paid trip to Mexico City. Now to 34. Smirnoff going deep, and it's incomplete. That receiver was wide open, too. That was bad coverage.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 now. Smirnoff has all day. What's he going to do? Is he going to get sacked? No, he's going to throw it out of bounds. Well, at least he didn't get sacked. That'll keep Arizona in field goal range. Redo the play, yeah, because it was a penalty. Otherwise, they would have had it at the 29. 3rd and 10. Smirnoff with a dot to the 12. You have a good roll. Ooh, what's this? There's John Ross, one of his favorite targets.
22 yards. First down, Arizona.
Now at the 12. That pass is incomplete. Very slow, drawn-out drive.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. Kamara does not get much. Now it's 3rd and goal. Toronto is 3rd in the league in takeaways this year. I did not know that.
It's a gain of a yard.
Smirnoff hits strikes, and then this is a wide open guy. That's what a lot of his game has been today. 3rd and 9. Does not get the first. 25. Dane Cruikshank with a huge tackle. Cardinals can take the lead here of a field goal. It's a chip shot from 22. And he drills it. Okay, 16-14, Cardinals up. Can Patrick Mahomes lead his team down the field and potentially take the lead? If some Madden doesn't do NFL rules right, after a team gets a 3-and-out, they punt it and gets the ball, a fair catch, we restart the game. What?
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own
I don't get it.
5-yard line.
Should you go for it? That would be an interesting call. 4th and 3 at the 5 when you're down by 1. That's not an awful decision to go for it. I probably would just take the points to be safe because your defense has played pretty well today. But if you did go for it, I don't think that'd be an awful call.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Your opinion is outplayed Arizona. I would agree with that. Although it's been close. I think you guys... Mahomes has played good today. He's been better than Alexei Smirnoff. Eagles and Bucks, how that baloney happened. Oh, yeah, last year? With, like... I forget exactly what happened, but I just know that game was weird. And Madden literally gave Apple the win. I don't... Yeah, didn't, like... You guys punt it. It was a touchback, and you guys got the ball back. It was something like that. I don't remember exactly. Oh, if that happened in a playoff game, you restart? I guess it depends on the score. I mean, that hasn't happened, so I guess we're just going to assume it never does. But I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. What? Does this channel have 100 subs? No, it is 99, but it's close. Mahomes is sacked on 2nd and 7. You can't call timeout if you're Toronto. You have to hold on. Right as I say that, they call time. That's a bad call. Because if you don't get it, then you can punt it and trust your defense. Honestly, I probably wouldn't punt it here. Because you're down by 2. If you were down by like 5, then I probably would punt it. Mahomes on 3rd and 12 keeps the drive alive. That could push him into field goal range too. That's been arguably the biggest play of the game so far. Wow. He has to be warming up on the sideline. He has to be terrified. Mahomes, that was nearly past the line of scrimmage. It's incomplete anyway, but good game. You guys are up with a minute left. I wouldn't be so confident that you're going to lose. I mean, Bucker has not been great today. He missed the one kick by a mile. This is still anybody's game. It says 98. It says 99 right now for me. Oh, it says 100 now. He's right. How did this channel hit 100 subs? Woohoo, I guess. 3rd and 4. Crowder inside the 5. Oh, boy. Will Nick advance to, I guess, his first ever NFC Championship? Yeah, Arizona has to start calling their timeouts now. You did it. You're a good man, Cobra. 2nd and goal. They get the stop. That's bad news for Arizona, though. Why would they go no huddle? You get an opportunity to chew clock and end the game. I don't get that at all. 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Toronto. With 32 seconds, it's Mark Ingram. But if they chewed clock there would be 5 seconds. So I don't know why they did. I don't know why they went no huddle. They have to go for 2 here. Well, not really. Arizona's not going to miss the extra point. So, okay. Yeah, I don't know why they went no huddle there. That is so dumb. I mean, they scored, so you can't really fault them. But now Arizona has a chance, albeit a very small chance, to win. 32 seconds and no timeouts. They have to have quick plays out of bounds. Arizona still needs a miracle. But you're giving Arizona like a 3% chance when you could have given them a 0% chance. So I don't really get that. Could we have a Toronto-Carolina NFC Championship? Or will EA give Nick his biggest playoff blow yet? Even bigger than 4th and 22. Even bigger than the fake punt. Even bigger than Josh Allen. They can't be going for throws up the middle. They don't have any timeouts. If they had a timeout, then maybe, but they don't. What if there's a Hail Mary that wins the game for Arizona? That'd be so funny. That'd be sad. That'd be funny, too. Peters with the pressure, incomplete. Now it's 3rd and 10. We're down to 22. Alexei Smirnov looking to throw it. Gonna heave a prayer downfield. The Russian rocket. He overthrows Devontae Adams. Now it's 4th and 10. This is it. Arizona's season on the line on this play for a spot in the NFC Championship. Alexei Smirnov, the Russian rocket, heaves up a oh my gosh! No way! What? That did not just happen. What? You have got to be kidding me. What? John Ross just said, I'm going to go behind everybody, and it worked! Oh my goodness! That actually worked! So, is this the craziest ending in OFL history, or what? And they get the 2. Oh my goodness! I thought there was no chance! So if Toronto did not go no huddle on the goal line, they would have won the game. I have never seen anything like that. Oh my goodness. Now Mahomes gets an opportunity for Hail Mary. If this works, we're ending the stream right now. If this works, that would be unbelievable. And it does not. Arizona wins in incredible fashion off of a Hail Mary on 4th down from their own 20. Oh, this is worse than all your playoff losses last year combined. Oh my goodness. I don't know how that happened. That is unbelievable. That is actually unbelievable. EA really hates Nick that much that they did that. Oh my, that's the greatest play in OFL history, and it's not even close. Well, the Riley Ridley play in the OFL Bowl, my first OFL Bowl win, there was that 4th down prayer. Nah, this play beats, that's the greatest play in OFL history. Oh my goodness. Toronto fumbled the clock on that last possession. John Ross was the one who caught it. Ross was just... Smirnov's arm is so strong, he overthrew the Hail Mary, but John Ross was behind everybody. He was in the right place at the right time. Hail to the Russian rocket. Oh, I wish I re-showed it. My bad. Well, we could always go back. I'm gonna have to make like a I'm gonna have to clip it and then just upload it as like a 15-second clip on this channel. Oh my goodness. How are we supposed to watch another game in peace now? That is unbelievable. So Toronto's season is done now. Wow. That's just absolutely crazy. My mind is blown. Well, we have another game to watch. Colts and Diablos. That game was even more better than anybody could have thought it would have been. This was one of the most hyped up games in the history of the league, and it was 10 times better. Siri, give me a number between 1 and 2, please.
It's 2.
Okay. Siri picks 2. We're going to use her us. So Arizona and Carolina will battle out for the NFC. I'm just still in shock. I do not believe it. I don't know if I've ever seen a Hail Mary work in this game. I've seen it work in NCAA a few times. I don't think I've ever seen it work in Madden. Smirnov's arm is just that goddamn strong that he overthrew everybody. Alright, we don't have any cool other jerseys. We're just going to go with our hopes. I need to see that again. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. The Thunderbirds could have won that game. EA just said, I don't really want to give it to them. Alright, I have to see that again. That's just crazy. I don't even care that my own team is playing in a playoff game right now. That is just wild. Apple versus Octi in a playoff game. That's pretty interesting story. Have I ever played Apple in a playoff game? I don't think so. The Eagles and Niners made it all the time last year. I do not remember ever playing them in a playoff game. I know we've beaten Arizona. I know we've beaten Atlanta a lot. I know we beat the Bears a couple times in the NFC Championship. I don't remember ever playing the Eagles, though. Watching Octi at the courts. Nice, Apple. Good luck. I don't know if you saw the ending of the last game, but, yeah. The Cardinals successfully completed a Hail Mary and won the game. EA screwed Nick over again. Ooh, we get to start on defense. Good, good. That's not the exact representation. Clearly, EA has something against you. I mean, there's no other way to put it. You had that game won, but EA decided to go no huddle on the goal line with 40 seconds when Arizona's out of timeouts. That doesn't make any sense. Like, what's the rush to score? Why would you rather put 35 seconds on the clock than 5 seconds? I still am just in absolute shock. If this game is a fraction of that, then we've got ourselves a good one right here. Why didn't you just kneel and kick out 20? Exactly. That's all you guys had to do. Well, there are still 40 seconds when the play clock was at 40. So you could have just waited until it hit 10, ran the ball, and if you don't get it, call a timeout and kick a field goal. Because you guys had 2 timeouts. But they were the ones who didn't have any. What did you miss? You missed a lot, Boomy. So, Nick was about to make his first NFC Championship in OFL history, and the Cardinals successfully completed a Hail Mary to win the game on 4th down at their own 20 with like 15 seconds left. So, you missed the craziest ending in probably OFL history. Although the first OFL Bowl between me and Alpha last year, that one certainly competes. There's Shaq Barrett with a sack. Okay, good start for the defense. I have no clue who's going to the OFL Bowl now. Not that I did beforehand. So Arizona, Carolina, the Jets, the Colts, and us. We're the last relocation team left. We did it. Even if we lose this game, we'll technically be the last relocation team left.
First down and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Oh my is right. Nick has gotten screwed so many times by this game in his OFL career, but all of them combined were not as bad as that one play. Okay, KJ Hamler. Starting off with a gain of 23. It's not too bad. I mean, we're only 2 minutes in, but so far so good for Mexico City.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So the OFL winning quarterback is going to be either Baker Mayfield, Alexei Smirnov, Jared Goff, Matt Ryan, or Phil Chippendale. That's an interesting group of players. But EA curses behind you. I mean, just based on that play, I don't know if you're ever going to win a championship because EA just does not want you to succeed. I mean, I don't think there's any other way to, I don't think we could sugarcoat it. Is that EA just does not like you. I think it's fair to say Nick is the most screwed coach in OFL history. Now, I know it was a debate, but it is not a debate anymore. I don't think you can debate it. Thought because you went 12-4, they would actually like you? Yeah, all you guys had to do was not allow a Hail Mary on 4th down and you would have won the game. But nope. I mean, to be fair, you guys probably should have known that Smirnov has an absolute missile, and you should have been prepared for it to go behind everybody. But yeah, that was all EA. This is part 2. This is the last divisional round game. The other 3 have already been played. The Jets, Panthers, and Cardinals have all already won. And then we're probably going to do the conference championship sometime this weekend. I'm not sure if we're going to do both the conference championships and the OFL Bowl this weekend, since tomorrow and Sunday I'm going to be doing the Jags draft video, and that obviously is going to take a little bit. 4th and 2 at the 2, we're going for it. I like this call. I don't like this call. Oh, it worked! How did that work? Josh Jacobs was back at like for 5. I don't know how that happened, but cool. All of the EA's homies hate Nick, clearly.
The kick is good. Makes the score Diablo 7. Colts nothing. The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 25.
Good start for Mexico City. Indy coming off an emotional win last week against Houston in overtime. That game was arguably the best playoff game we've had, but, I mean, the ending of the last game is never going to be beaten. Never.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line.
But I think the Texans-Colts game last week, the full game itself was probably more exciting than the game we just saw. Although it's close, because the game we just saw was super close the entire time.
The pass.
I mean, it wasn't clear who was going to win until the final 10 seconds after the Hail Mary.
Gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and 5. Can we get the stop? We don't. That was a bad missed tackle.
The pass. Complete to Ito Smith.
I mean, this is a game on paper we should win with the Colts not having Saquon Barkley, but Indy is still a really good head-to-toe team. And we've had our off days and watched, so wonder who EA will choose in this game. Considering, oh, they don't. I don't think EA really loves Apple that much anymore. EA still loves me, but EA has not been kind to Apple. At the end of OFL, doesn't really like Apple as much. And Siri obviously doesn't. I mean, again, we user does and not Apple. So.
The pass. Complete to Auden Tate. A gain of 15. First down, Colts.
This is why you never celebrate until the clock hits 0. I mean, I don't blame you. But I thought it was a sure thing you guys were going to win. I thought there was no chance. Like, with the bad clock management when you guys were at the 3-yard line, I didn't know why you did that, but I figured there's no chance the Cardinals are going to win. But here we are. 2nd and 5. Nice little run by Ito. There's a flag. Wow, the first quarter is already done. That was quick. And that's going to be a holding on Chris Lindstrom. Yeah, wasn't I saying sometime in the second half that, like, EA was being nice to Nick for once? Yeah, that was fun while it lasted. Quarter number 1 in the books. Diablo's up 7-0. We're looking good, but the Colts are starting to do some damage on this drive. Here's Goof. Incomplete. Good pressure. Yet. It probably won't register until week 1 when he's actually on the field. And on the sidelines, mentoring Trey Lance. Wink, wink. So we can really make this game ugly if we want to on this drive.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
3rd and 3. There's Juju with a nice play. I have no clue where Juju's going to sign. I just can't envision him in another jersey other than the Steelers, but he's not going to be with the Steelers. EA just can't screw someone over for once? Nope. More likely to break out this year, Vladdy or Joe Adele? Ooh, that's a good question.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
I mean, Vladdy's been in the league an extra year. But I think there's also more room for Joe Adele to grow, because Joe Adele, if I remember correctly, wasn't all that good last year, and Vladdy was solid. I would say Joe Adele, but I think they're both going to be really good. You rewatch that play about 20 times, I don't blame you. I still am in shock by it. And that play happened a good 15 minutes ago, and I'm still in shock. The sound is off. What? Should be working. Welcome back, Naruto. Was Naruto over here though? I guess he wasn't. I guess he was lurking. Oh well. Welcome back anyway. Who starts with ball in the second half? We do, right? Yeah, we start with the ball in the second half. That's not good news for the Colts, but I mean they're far from out of this game, so. Ito's played fairly well. He's had a few good plays.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
So the winner of this game gets to host the AFC Championship since the Jets are the 6th seed. There's another sack. Garrett and Barrett have been tormenting Mr. Goff today. 2 sacks for Barrett, 1 for Garrett. Oh, the sound isn't linked to it? Hold on, let me see. You're right. Okay. Alright, I'm going to restart the stream and we'll be back in a minute. So, don't go anywhere, kiddos.